Hello, and welcome to the first official video that I'm going to be doing. That's not an intro video. Obviously, this is going to be about masturbation. I'm going to cut this into two different parts because there are two totally different realms that I want to explore within this topic. The first being today's realm, which is going to be what it is and what it is not, how it's viewed in society, how we can conquer the taboos around female masturbation all on our own. So I'm going to go ahead and dive into this because this is going to take quite a while. I'm going to give you a religious preface, just a preface in general. I am not religious. I am spiritual, but I am not religious, and I do not identify with Christianity, Hinduism, Buddhism, Judaism, all of that jazz. If you do identify with any of those, I don't want to make this video to push masturbation on you if that goes against what you believe in. I know some religions teach that that is wrong and that that's dirty and that you shouldn't dive into that. I don't want to encourage you to go against your religion. However, I do want to encourage you to explore your own sexuality as your own person aside from that. So let's go ahead and get into this. I have my notes right here, so bear with me if I'm not looking directly at the camera while I'm talking the whole time. So I'm also going to be leaving links to everything I'm talking about below because I think all of this is very, very important. I got a lot of this information from the Huffington Post. They have lots of really beautiful articles that seriously are super helpful towards this topic. First, in August this year, there's this artist named Miss Eves who lives in New Jersey, I believe. She released this song. It's a video. She released a video. The video is what went viral, called Hump Day. And the video includes a diverse group of women who seem to be pleasuring themselves in the video. I don't think they actually are, but I think that the video itself is a statement that you don't have to fit some sort of weird, like, sexy mold to be able to pleasure yourself. And I'm sorry that my dogs are barking outside. My two other dogs are out there. My sweet pup is over here looking at pictures on my wall. Anyway, so the video, though, went viral because it shows that you don't have to fit some weird mold to masturbate. You can literally masturbate no matter what you look like or what body type you are. There was also a post, you guys know Shailene Woodley from Secret Life of the American Teenager, from the Divergent series. She's done a whole bunch of stuff, and she's an advocate for a lot of politically important topics. I know that she supported Bernie Sanders. She was about protesting that pipeline being laid and whatnot, but she's also an advocate for young women and masturbation. I'm going to read you this quote that she said for this Huffington Post article that I thought was really, really important, and I want to dive a little bit deeper into it. She says, "As a young woman, you don't learn how to pleasure yourself. You don't learn what an orgasm should be. You don't learn that you should have feelings of satisfaction. I've always had a dream of making a book called There's No Right Way to Masturbate." Oh my god, there is nothing that I've heard that is so true. There is no one way to masturbate. And when you get on Pornhub, when you get on any site that is pornographic, they've got a category dedicated to girls masturbating on camera. Almost 100% of the time, that is very, very inaccurate. Girls that have, like, the long fingernails that are just, like, you know, fingering really fast, and like sometimes that works for girls, but that is not the only way that you can masturbate. You can masturbate in so many different ways. That specific little divot I'm not going to get into today because that's going to be for part 2, because I'm going to dive into that entire realm of the different ways that you can masturbate and pleasure yourself, because every body type is different and each girl feels different. What I am going to do, though, since I got onto that little rant, is come back. There is this author. She is an author of a New York Times best-selling book called Girls and Sex: Navigating the Complicated New Landscape. Her name is Peggy Orstein, and she did a study. This is just like a snippet from one of her books, I think, but she says only 1/3 of teenage girls masturbate regularly. And half of teenage girls said that they have never masturbated at all. What the actual fuck, guys? what the fuck? This is something that is so important. This is like, this is going to shape the rest of your life, how you view your body, how you view your vagina specifically, and how you view what sex should and shouldn't be, and what masturbation should and shouldn't be. This is really scary, and this is why I'm making this video and this series, this channel, everything, is because we need to be educated on what we can and can't do. And the answer is that we can do whatever the fuck we want with our bodies. This is my body. I will do what I want with it. You will do what you want with it. We are allowed to feel things. We are allowed to feel pleasure. We are allowed to do these things. That being said, there comes the topic of whether masturbation should be taught in sex. She is like leaning on me. I'm like, what do we do? Sorry. Okay, so there comes the topic. I need to make sure that I am getting through this because I don't edit the videos, so this is gonna end up being super long if I don't get to it. Okay, so do you guys think, and please comment below, email me your answers. I'm very curious what you guys think because personally I agree with this. Should masturbation be taught in sexual education classes? Not just in the US, but in the whole world, because this is a topic that not only affects Americans but affects every place. However, they have done studies, I know, in like I think they said Holland and a couple of other places, they do encourage it more, like as a society, but that's not like scientifically proven. It's just like a general most places. Anyway, so leave me your comments on whether you think sex education should teach about masturbation, not only for girls but also for guys, because that is also important, although more guys masturbate than girls masturbate. The last thing that I want to talk about in this video before this becomes way too long, I have found some excellent online sources for you guys. I'm also going to show you a little bit of them if I can. If I can't manage to show you some of these sites, I'm leaving the links in the description below. The first site that I found for you guys is called Scarleteen, Sex Education for the Real World. And I've checked out all of these links. They are incredible. They are so informational. They're going to give you all of the tips and tricks that you need to learn about your body and about how you can masturbate. The second link that I'm going to give you is more about how to masturbate for your body type and who you are and what feels good to you, and that one is called Happy Playtime. I will also leave a link in the description for that as well. But I'm gonna see if I can like show you guys. I've got my computer right here. I'm gonna see if we almost did it again. I'm gonna see if I can show you guys this page just to navigate for you really quickly. So this is what this is what the Scarleteen looks like. It basically goes into sexuality, what the fuck is it anyway, and then it dives into a bunch of different topics, the different circles of sexuality, and then this is the Happy Playtime one. Oh no, you're knocking the camera. This is making female masturbation friendly, and there's games, there are different instructional videos, there is in the works sex toys and surveys, global data surveys that talk about I don't know what this one talks about. I haven't actually looked at this one. This is the one that I did not look at. I'm not gonna look at it right now though. Actually, I'm not gonna look at it right now because I need to finish this video. This is a 9-minute long video. Okay, so basically I want to wrap this up for this first video. This is basically just a video to let you guys know that you're not alone in your confusion with masturbation, that very few women in the United States and just in general are comfortable enough talking about it and figuring it out. But I'm leaving you guys with these tips and tricks, all of these tools, so that you guys can educate yourselves on your own time, so you don't feel intimidated, so that you don't have to worry about people judging you for wanting to know about these things. These are very discreet, very informational and loving websites. They've also got links at the top of these if you want to talk to, at least on Scarleteen, Sex Ed for the Real World, they've got links on the top of the videos so that you can talk to an actual not representative, but an actual live human that runs part of the site, so that you can yeah, oh my god, I'm just like losing my train of thought. This is why I need to edit these videos, but I'm not going to. So that I'm gonna wrap this up. The second video is going to dive more into different methods of masturbation and different body types and which ones fit for you. That one is going to be a little bit more explicit. I'm probably going to also be leaving some informational videos on one of my Tumblrs dedicated specifically to this YouTube channel that I will also link once that video comes out. So don't worry about it just yet, but when the second video comes out, I will link some, I'm losing my train of thought because she's so cute. Okay, I will link that Tumblr so that you can go watch the more explicit videos for instructional purposes. So sorry that this was so long. I hope that you guys found this really helpful, and if you have any questions at all, please feel free to contact me with any of my social media or emails. So I lift the guy tooth. I hope that you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will talk to you soon.